In New Zealand, the gangs are a popular political topic. And they should be. They are significant, especially with regards to issues of law and order. They infect our communities with drugs, they steal, they commit horrible acts of violence, both among themselves and to the public. They assault and rob, they rape and murder. Not every gang member has done these things, but many do, and gangs obviously have a strong tendency for immoral criminal conduct. Gangs are bad. Of course, the extent to which gangs are bad is at times overstated. Some people seem to think that every gang initiation involves 5 murders, 10 rapes, and drop-kicking a baby from a balcony. And some gang initiations are brutal and evil, but often initiations are not quite this extreme. They may involve a robbery, doing time in prison, or simply getting the shit kicked out of you. This is probably more common. But the dark side of gangs is also very real, even if it is sometimes overstated. These are not good organisations, they have a very bad impact on this country and their communities. Gangs cannot be separated from history. Many Maori are in gangs. This dates back to the harsh assimilation and urbanisation of Maori. Maori were forced into an urban setting that they were not equipped to properly navigate. Many of them banded together and found ways to survive outside of the system. And so, the gangs were born. Poverty, hopelessness, alienation, intergenerational issues, these things give rise to gangs. They did not spawn out of thin air. The major political parties have engaged with this subject in a range of different ways. Recently, a Green MP claimed that many New Zealanders are more scared of police than gang members. This was an out-of-touch take that sounded stupid to the vast majority of people. Gangs terrorise their own communities, nobody feels safe around them. They pride themselves on intimidating people and behaving violently. That is a fundamental component of their identity. Robert Muldoon was probably the Prime Minister most renowned for his relationship with the gangs. Muldoon used to go drinking with gang members. He once played the role of Santa at a gang Christmas party. He had 100 gang members perform a haka at his funeral. He recognised that further alienation and marginalisation would not solve the problem. He attempted to build personal relationships that could be used to encourage gang members to change their ways. A few major gang-related policies have appeared in recent years. Winston Peters wants separate prisons for gang members. I like this policy. Everyone knows that gangs recruit in prison. Common criminals go in and come out as hardened gang members ready for a life of crime. We need to stop that from happening. Separate gang prisons seems like a common sense solution. Some New Zealand First policies are less reasonable. They want to designate gangs as terrorist organisations. This kind of extreme action will always be used to justify extreme government actions and the total destruction of civil liberties. Such extreme measures will inevitably be weaponised to attack people's rights and freedoms. If you think the government would pursue such a policy without doing this, you are very naive. This policy would absolutely lead to government overreach. The gang patch ban is a good example of government overreach. Freedom of speech is a right, and everyone gets it, even gang members. I don't like gang members, but I don't like Nazis or Stalinists either. Free speech is for everyone, not just people I like. That is what it means to have a principled belief in freedom of speech. Gangs represent a highly complex political issue. I encourage you to share your thoughts with me in the comment section.